Hi, Morning Sky, talking to you. That's right, you, my subscriber. Morning Sky, Crafty Sky Lady. And we are in my car, and I have to do a run to Turner's, so time for another video, right? All right. Oh, people, you have no clue. Toothache, right there. Oh, and it's killing me, guys. Killing me. And so the deal is, thank the good Lord that I recently got dental insurance after being scammed 2 to 3 times in the midst of trying to get some. And it's a very hot summer's day. I'm not really complaining because we have our pool going. Thank the good Lord. And I was in it today. Thank the good Lord for that one. Small things, folks. Got that going. I'm in it. Feels great. Oh, felt so good. And so that helped. And this is not too bad at the moment. Thank the good Lord for that one too. And yesterday killed me. It's been hurting for about a week. It needs to be pulled. The deal with the tooth is that well over a year ago, the last time I was able to go to the dentist for this tooth, let's see, was it bothering me at the time? I don't think it was. But anyway, the dentist tried to save it, and he did. They gave me another year with it, and he filled it. Well, he said, you'll be back, and I'll be pulling it, within a short span of time. Well, it bought me over a year, so that's good, but she's got to go, and I don't have any back there now. They take that one out. I'm working on all the front ones, people. I know, too much information, but worrisome at 72. Good Lord, what else, But anyway, happy to be here, so I don't really want to complain. It is what it is. I have to ride to Amherst, Mass, which is a little bit of a ride for me, but it's a nice ride tomorrow. And probably we'll get it pulled, and then I'll deal with that pain for a few days. But I gotta do what I gotta do because I can't live with this much longer. Anyway, that's that. Like I said, I'm on my way to Turner's Falls for meds for this. I've been on the phone all morning as well, trying to connect with the doctor's office who did my knee surgery just 14 months ago, because I remember him saying if I have to go to the dentist, call them, I have to take some antibiotic. And trying to get which office, either the dental or this doctor's office, to somebody do up a prescription and get it to my pharmacy. Well, I finally got all that in the works. So hopefully I'm going over to pick that up along with some other meds that are waiting. I swear to God, all I do is chase meds lately, too. Jeez. Welcome to the senior years, right? Yeah. The phone thing, it keeps wanting to shift, and I've been playing with that. So, anyway, it is a nice sunny day. It was a great day to go in the pool. So, here in New England, so I will take that. I'm on some country roads as we head over to the little village of Turner's Falls, where I do a lot of my business, and also where I lived for over 28 years and grew up around here with the narcissist. Now, I want to say something about all that. Talking to you, my subscriber. I'm a nice person. I'm not a bad person at all. And as we all try to have some goodness in us. So, my ex-husband, wasn't 100% awful. No, he had some decent traits. Obviously, I married him, and this and that. A lot of the problem, like I talk about, interference with other family members and that made it more difficult and more challenging. And what probably would have made it better in the big scheme of things is if he just, adhered to what was needed for us as a couple to move forward, and he didn't. So he was stubborn and wouldn't listen to anybody telling him what to do. So with that, here we are. I divorced him and I remarried a man much older. I'll be back. And kids are selling lemonade. On my way back, I'll get them if I have any money left. But anyway, so, that's what was the dissolve of our marriage and that. So, but anyway, I got thinking, okay, I've done 2 or 3 of my last videos on narcissism, on the whole thing that I believe. I'm going to lay off of that for a little bit. And, I also, like I said, crafting. I made some jewelry in one of the last videos, and that came out really nice. I did 2 pieces, but they're not quite done. I've got to get jump rings and veils and chains on them and finish up as necklaces. So, I'll be doing that, but I don't know, I just wanted to send the videos in a little bit different direction. And not everybody, subscribers, this and that, not everybody is going to like what I have to say, right? And if, I may have scared, 1 or 2 people away with my finger, or, talking up a storm about my feelings. And I'm not trying to, necessarily upset anyone or hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just, I'm talking about my life experiences and how I was hurt. My feelings were hurt that many years ago. And I'm just, I think I was listening to a couple other people that do these videos to YouTube in my age. And we all have stuff. One woman was traumatized as a kid and talks about that. And, I think as you get older, you start reflecting. And in your retirement, you've got time, more or less, for that reflection. So we're reflecting back on our lives and, realizing some of the stuff we endured, and maybe not giving ourselves enough credit for how strong people we really are, or something goes on, because a lot of what one woman was saying is her thoughts go to her past and what she endured. And I find, for the longest time, and I couldn't figure it out, I'm pretty happy in my marriage. I mean, he's older and I'm seeing things now. He's 90, so I'm dealing with a 90-year-old trying to get through our day, and that can be difficult at times. For me, I'm 72, and it's work, and the language barrier a little bit, trying to communicate is a little rough at times. We're not on the same page with some things and all that. So, there's a lot of that going on, but I deal with it. I'm happy overall. I love the man, and I'm grateful for this marriage and this life that I have, and I've been with him since the summer of 2008. So we married in February of 2009. And so here I am, and I'm going over the bridge that I talk about. This is the bridge that we had to walk over. Anyway, so I think you do a lot of reflecting. You've got time and you're looking back, and you do too. You do want to tell them stories, or put them to bed, kind of thing, one or the other. So anyway, that's, but I wanted to just, talk about some other things, or, not always have to be about the narcissist. What is this hydrant flushing ahead? Oh, they're flushing the hydrant. Okay. Made a bag of popcorn. It smells so good. I brought it with me and some iced coffee because I know I'm going to get a little hungry. Okay, now I've got a green light. Let's see if it stays that way for me. Oh, it's going yellow on me, but I made it. Alright. Get down here. And I had to get out for a little bit too, so this little ride coming over here was good. Gotta figure out what we're gonna have for supper too. Oh, I see the streets are all wet. They must have flushed down here already. Wow. Oh, this tooth is acting up a bit. Supermarket's here. I might have to go in and get something to, yeah. My car. What is that? It sounds like I'm dragging something. Oh, good Lord, don't tell me I gotta go all the way to Amherst tomorrow. I don't want to know I'm dragging anything. You know, and so I'm at the pharmacy. I'm also at the Goodwill. I might check that out too. eBay. eBay is a little slow. I did sell a blouse or two, but I mean, no big deal still. And I got a feeling it might come back even because it's a blouse that I already sold months back, and it came back. Shut it off for a minute. And the woman said, I can't wear this, it's too short. So finished all that, refunded the money. It's a cute top though. So, and I think I only got it for very little money. So I relisted it, and I'm thinking it'll never sell again. And it's the things that you don't think are gonna sell that sell. And then I had a hard time finding it. Not that my inventory is wackadoodle, but I always seem to find I'm selling things that are taking me a little while to find because it was still in the bag when it came back, and I left it in there. But I did put it was brown and white, and I did put it in with the brown and whites. But for some reason, I was looking in colorful floral bins or some darn thing. Anyway, I finally found it, and I got that out. But oh yeah, this is killing me. It's starting to hurt, and I gotta get in there, get my stuff, and call it a day, right, folks? Get back in the pool eventually if I can. Poor dog is hot too. I'm trying to make sure he has water, and it's over 100. The other day in Greenfield, what they say 118. It's hot around here, folks. So definitely summer. Make sure you got your Cool Pops and your, Kool-Aid or whatever, iced teas, whatever you like to drink, because you need it. So anyway, one more thing I can think about. Something I wanted to talk about. Yeah, just reflect a little bit on the simple things. I got a beautiful pink rose budded and blooming at me. That's a beautiful thing. Let's celebrate that. Let's talk about that, right? I got in my pool today and it felt wonderful. Let's celebrate that, right? I am getting this tooth taken care of tomorrow, hopefully. Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate the small things. I don't have to go off on the narcissism all the time. Anyway, yeah, trees are nice and green and life is good. We're standing upright. Those are good things. Got some nice iced coffee here. I just put some nice ice in. I like things with ice and cold, and this is doing it for me, folks. Anyway, guys, I'm in front of the pharmacy, and I should go in and get all that. get back home. I got Anbesol I can put in there if it gets worse, but the problem with doing that is it'll really hurt right afterwards for about a half an hour till that numbs it all and gets in there. And so I'll do that on my way back home, I guess. So, trying to think of, wish I had brought a couple of my poems I could read or something, but, chipmunks ate my sunflowers, so forget, I cannot do sunflowers, guys. Cannot do them. The last few years, chipmunks have gotten them, and I nurse those babies. It's a shame. I nurse them, and oh man, you know, I want to get some bag of northern beans, navy beans, so I can make a crock pot of homemade beans in the summer. I love to do that. I need a little piece of salt pork. Yeah, and they sell it in here, so I'll remember I'll have to get that. That'll be good this summer with some other sides and a nice piece of meat. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm missing my cousins and that. Probably wouldn't hurt to do a nice big get together. You know, that would be fun. We don't do enough of that, right? Do you find that? We don't do enough of getting together with the people we love. You know, we gotta do more of that. Yeah, I agree. Well, folks, I'm here. It's hot. The car's hot. I thought I'd just touch base with you, and that's pretty much what I've done. I love you, and, you know, if you haven't already subscribed, think about that. It would really help me grow my channel and my numbers. Tell your friends, come on in, check in. We have fun here. I tell a good story or two, sometimes humorous. I craft. I'm thinking about watercolor next time too. Wouldn't that be fun? And I got some really good ideas for that. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye, get in there and do what I gotta do and get back home, okay? So like I said, love you. And if it's your first time here, thank you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I've, you know, given you enough interesting content to stay with me and come back. I hope that's my wish for today. So anyway, until we meet again, I certainly hope the universe provides. I truly do. Thank you now. Bye-bye.